one direction. We reach for the sun. We got so much possessions. If we understand, we need to come together. Together and move. Together on the move. Together on the move.
Today's topic of discussion, ladies and gentlemen, is towards a credible election.
Together on the move.
People there at the village level, they tend to associate elections with money. They think that when somebody wants to be elected, he has to give out money. I think that is wrong. I think that's where civic education should come into and should do as much justice. They should teach the ordinary wananchi that we are not supposed to take this handout so that you can elect so and so. I think they. Okay, there is a legislation talking about bribing voters, but I think it is just there on paper. I think it should be enforced.
We had a very good elections in 2002.
Yeah.
We felt like, it was renaissance
Yes.
for Kenyans.
Yes.
2005, the
Yes.
referendum,
Yeah.
went smoothly.
Yeah.
But then the 2007 elections took us.
Just 2 years
So let's
later.
not see it and say that we had a good referendum in 2010,
Yeah.
which we did.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, were somewhat managed well
Yeah.
and delivered well. But then we are having a new system of elections coming in the next election.
It's different.
As he said, we are looking at 6 to about 7 ballot papers during the elections.
Yes.
Mashinani people are wondering. I am also wondering.
Yeah.
How is this going to be done?
The KCSSP program for ICJ-Kenya began from 2008, and it's been one of the projects that have been really, I could say, very successful, because it's been continuous and worked with us to where we are now. We began asking for piecemeal reforms through the KCSSP program, and after the 2007 elections, the violence, we realized there's something that needs to be done. So we couldn't have all reforms being done at the same time, especially in view of the fact that the Constitution had failed to go through in 2005.
Yes.
And that's how we saw the ECK being disbanded and us coming up with the Constitution Amendment Bill at the time, and the IEC was put in place. The second phase of the KCSP program is where we are at now, which was to support the double IEC in discharging its legal mandate. So this has helped us see through the constitution reform process. Various provisions of the constitution on the electoral system have been taken forward and have been incorporated into the final document.
Yeah.
It's also seen as go through the IEBC bill, the elections bill, and the political parties bill.
Yes.
Legislations which are going to support the electoral system. So the KCSSP program has been very instrumental in pushing for reforms at this level.
Absolutely. We couldn't have said it better, ladies and gentlemen. This is our responsibility and this is our role. Let's do it together. Like they say somewhere else, change is about you and I, and it's here and right now. Don't wait for anybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we want to take this show home. See you again next time.
Together on the move. Together on the move. We're coming from a nation. Together we stand. We're heading one direction. We reach for the sun. We got so much possessions. If we understand, we need to come together. Together and move. Let us put an end to all that brings us down. All the violence and corruption, and break each other's heart. Together on the move. Together on the move. Together on the move.